so I'm here to show you how to get your old recycled book ready for sketching. So we're going to be prepping this old dictionary to make it into a really cool found book. First thing you need to do is take a look at the outside. Make sure that if there's any stickers, you peel them off. So mine doesn't have any, so I'm good. Usually you'll find some stickers on the edge and you just pick it off and peel, okay? But we don't have to for this one. And so, all right, so here's my dictionary. If you have a dictionary, you'll notice that your pages are really, really thin. You can see through them almost, so you can see the words behind it. So we need to make sure that these pages are thick enough so that when we draw on them, it won't bleed through and ruin the pages behind it. So what you're going to do is in sets of 3, you're going to be gluing these pages together with a glue stick. Alright? So before we get started with that though, this book is way too thick. We need to thin it out a little bit. So we need to tear out pages so that it's a more manageable size. So when we start sketching, we don't have to lug this giant thing around. Also, as we start to add different things on the pages, it's going to get thicker and thicker, so we need to especially thin it out for that reason. So just starting at the beginning, I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, and then I'm going to count 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so now I have 6 pages here, and I'm going to rip them out of the page. So pulling on the top, so I'm pulling right here and there's tension there. I'm going to try and pull it as close to the spine as I can. So as close to the bottom as possible. Just like that all the way down. Alright, so now we've got a big chunk of pages that we just tore out. You're going to take these and you're going to put them in the folder on your desk. Okay? Because we want to save these because we could use them down the road to make other cool art. Alright, so now I just need to do that again. So I'm going to count to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move those. And then I'm going to count 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then I'm going to tear these out. So I'm pulling, trying to tear it as close to the center as I can. I don't want to tell that there were pages there. Okay, I'm going to take this, put it in my folder on my desk, and you just keep doing that all the way through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn the page, and then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then tear it out. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And as you get further and further, so I'm going to close this. Let's look at how it's working. So if you look really close, you can see that there are these different spaces that are starting to show up now, right? So that means it is working. That's exactly the way we want it to look. But we have to do it all the way through the book. Okay. So I'm going to go back to where I left off. I think there was some... Here we are. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tear it out. All the way down. Okay. Once you've finished tearing out all those pages, that is when we're going to start gluing the pages together. Okay, so I'm going to start back at the beginning where I started. I'm gonna skip this first page because this paper is thick, so I don't really need to glue that one together. Right, and this page, 2, I'm gonna glue 3 pages together. Because like I was saying, the pages are really thin. You can see through them. So you need a glue stick. That's what you need, okay? You can take off the cap. When you're using the glue stick, you don't want it to be all the way out. So if the glue's all the way out like this, you're doing it wrong. So you need to push it back in. You only need a little bit showing. So just a small, tiny little bit, just like that, okay? When you glue the pages together, we want it to look like it's all one page. So I'm gonna glue 3 pages. So I'm gonna start with 1, and I'm just gonna glue this 1 page to the page behind it. So I'm gonna put glue all along the edge. All the way down, and then all along the edge. So let's do it. I'm gonna put glue, and I want it to go past the edge of the paper, because I want it to look like they're all just one sheet. So I'm gonna do it across like that. Okay, so I've got glue all along the edge. Pull a little bit more glue out, and then do it along the edge of the outside, like that, all the way down, and then along the bottom. You only need to do it on the outside. Don't fill the whole page with glue, because you don't need to, and it's a waste of glue. So just along the edges. Now I can take that first page and gently press it and glue it, just like that. Okay. And then I just want to glue it 1 more. So remember, we're gluing 3 together total. So I'm going to take my glue, and I put glue along the top edge, the outside edge, and then the bottom. There we go. I'm going to put this to the side. And then I can take these 2 that I glued together already and finally finish up. Press it down. And there we go. So here are 3 sheets that I've now glued together, which is exactly what I want. All right, now I'm gonna keep doing that. So here's my next set of 3. So I'm gonna put glue along the edge. Glue along the side edge. And then glue along the bottom. Okay. Might even just do an X in the middle. All right, and then I'm going to push the tape page on top down because I'm gluing them together. So push along those edges where you put the glue. All the way up. On the side. You want it to try and be flat. If you get little ripples, try and flatten them out. So there's 1, and then I need to glue it to 1 more page underneath to make 3 glued together. Go on the top edge. If you get chunky, so you see it's getting super chunky on me, that means I might have too much out. So if lots of big chunks of glue are coming out, you might want to just kind of twist the bottom and pull it in a little bit. You might not need that much glue out. All right, so this is going to be better. On the edge, like this. And then along the bottom. Here we go. Okay, and then I'm going to take these 2 I glued together and glue them on the 3rd. Push along the edge where I put the glue. There we go. And there I have another combined sheet that I can draw on or paint on. And there we go. And so 2, and I'm just gonna keep going. Just keep going until I get about halfway through, and then I'm gonna stop. how you do it. That's how we're going to prep in this class. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to pause, rewind, and watch again, or you can ask someone at your table to help you. And if all else fails, just come see me.